One of the most valuable leadership habits I've ever developed takes less than a minute, not an hour, not a weekend away, not another leadership course, just 60 seconds. Because I've learned something over more than 50 years of leading people. Very few leadership problems begin with bad intentions. Many begin the same way. Something happens you weren't expecting. Your heart rate climbs, your breathing goes shallow, your mind starts racing ahead of the facts. And in that state, you're about to make a decision your calmer self would never make.
He's not just a coach, he's a leader of leaders. With over 50 years of real-world experience, he's helped business owners double their profits, build leaders from within, and reclaim their time.
A mentor, an author, and a chief reinvention officer who's guided thousands to lead with clarity, confidence, and impact. Please welcome Henry Chidgey.
This isn't a video I'm making here about why that matters. You already know it matters. This is a video about the one thing to do when you feel it happen. Why this matters. Pressure isn't your enemy. Leadership is full of pressure, and it always will be. The danger isn't the pressure. The danger is the gap. The gap between the moment something happens and the moment you respond to it. For most leaders, that gap is almost nothing. Something lands, and the answer is already out of their mouth. The whole skill I'm going to give you today is learning to widen that gap by just 60 seconds. Because almost everything good in leadership happens inside that 60-second gap. And almost everything you regret happens when it closes too fast. If you've ever walked away from a difficult conversation wishing you'd handled it differently, I've created a free guide that can help. It's called Get Calm, Clear Leadership in 14 Days Without Overthinking Every Hard Conversation. You can download it for free at go.henrychidgey.com. The link is below as well. Now, let me give you the habit itself. When pressure hits, don't do the first thing your emotions tell you to do. Do this instead. Stop. Take one slow breath, then another. Let your shoulders drop. Then ask yourself 3 simple questions. What's really happening here? What do I actually know for certain? And what response will be best for everyone involved? Those 3 again are, what's really happening here? What do I actually know for certain? And what response would be best for everyone involved? That's it. It usually takes less than 60 seconds, but that minute changes everything. Because the goal isn't to solve the problem in that minute. The goal is to stop the panic so the part of you that solves problems well can show up and your people see it's okay. Now, why 60 seconds is enough? You might be thinking 60 seconds is too short to matter. It actually isn't. Because the reset isn't doing the thinking for you. It's clearing the road so your thinking can get through. An emotional reaction floods the mind. Everything feels urgent. Everything feels personal. Every option narrows down to fight or flight, fight or defend. 60 seconds of breathing drains that flood just enough. The urgency settles. The options open back up. And the same problem that felt like a crisis a minute ago now looks like a decision you know how to make. Nothing about the situation changed. You changed. You did. One of the first things I help leaders build is a repeatable way to stay steady under pressure. Not because calm sounds nice, because calm produces clear thinking, better conversations, and stronger accountability. And if you'd like help making this habit part of how you lead, I'd be honored to work with you. You'll find more information below. From reset to results. The 60-second reset isn't about avoiding hard moments. It's about entering them well. Once you reset, now you can ask a better question instead of making an accusation. And you can look for the root cause instead of the nearest person to blame. Now you can agree on what happens next, who owns it, and by when they commit to accomplish it. That's the payoff. 1 minute of steadiness on the front end save you hours of cleanup on the back end. I've watched leaders try to fix in a week what 60 seconds would have prevented. The reset is the cheapest insurance in all of leadership. So here's my question. The next time something catches you off guard, will you give yourself the 60 seconds? 60 seconds to breathe, 60 seconds to think, 60 seconds to choose your response, instead of surrendering to your reaction. Because that 1 minute may turn out to be the most valuable minute of your entire day. If this message challenged your thinking, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and share it with another leader. Every week we explore practical leadership principles designed to help leaders become calmer, clearer, and more effective under pressure. And don't forget to download my free guide, Get Calm, Clear Leadership in 14 days without overthinking every hard conversation. You'll find it at go.henrychidgey.com. I'll leave you with this thought. Most leaders think their problem is the pressure. It usually isn't. It's the 60 seconds they never give themselves. Take the minute. I'll give you back the day. It will give you back the day. Until next time, lead wisely, lead calmly, and never underestimate the power of a 1 minute reset and some nice, calm, deep breaths. Take care for now. See you soon.